Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to welcome you to a special evening with Locarthemanbeast and me, the DjLobsterDust. Welcome to You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast. Yeah. I'm supposed to have a shot glass right here.
Straight from the
I don't
bottle.
have a shot glass.
Straight from the bottle.
I guess we'll have to. Let me just get some salt. And
Right in the eyes. Right in the eyes.
welcome to You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast. Woo! Woo! That's how you open an episode. It's been so long since I've done this. That was stupid. That was so dumb. Anyways, how was your week? Well, happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday indeed. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, man, it's been a long
Is this what it's like being married? Jesus Christ.
No, old Brad's back, baby. We fooled her long enough. Old Brad's back.
Yeah. You locked it in. That's good. Yeah, you can just do whatever the fuck you want now.
Yep. Yep. And let me tell you, this is what fun is. Salt drip.
Oh my God, dude. That's gonna be the worst baby abortion tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remnants of Mexico.
So for everybody who is just tuning in here, Brad grew hair and dyed his beard.
I thought the hair would make it less noticeable.
It's so vibrant. It's so vibrant.
It's finally starting to tone down.
Yeah. It
to
doesn't
like where when I look in the mirror, it actually looks like this is what it used to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that it's like faded a little bit.
The hair is weird, dude. The hair, you actually don't look good with hair anymore.
Well, not this hair. Like fucking, what is this?
Yeah, but what would you do if you had hair? What would you, with your style?
Mullet.
Oh,
hard mullet.
Oh, that's
like a Kenny Powers mullet though, like permed.
Ooh, when he did the cornrows.
Yeah, or cornrows. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I miss all of the time that I wasted, like just trying to like look okay. Like,
yeah,
hair is wasted on the hair havers.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was a thing. I think we've talked about that before. It was like when I had hair, I used to maybe style it to a different cut or whatever, like once every like few months. I barely touch my hair. You know what I mean?
I had the same haircut since I started cutting my hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Easily.
Just a skin fade on the back. There's lime juice. Skin fade on the back, up, light taper to just like finger length up top.
Yeah.
Like that's literally all I did the entire time I had hair. I wasted it. If I would have known I was losing it, I would have treated it like I was like on a high school baseball team.
Yeah.
Every fucking week, something else stupid on my head.
I remember, God, I'm trying to think. So like when I was probably like 5th grade or 6th grade, I did a flat top for like,
that's tight.
2 summers. I could get it like a straight flat top. I used to go to this barber, was right next to the martial arts school, old military dude, and he just used to fucking cut flat tops, and it was the dopest shit ever. And like hair was like perfectly flat top, and I was like, yeah, dude, I loved it. And then
gets out the little scissors and gets real close.
Yeah, dude, it was like maybe a 1/2 inch top all the way across. It was dope. And then I dyed my hair super bleach blonde, like Eminem blonde, for a while. And
ASMR.
yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I did bleach blonde tips for a while, and then I remember for picture day, I bought a shirt and a pair of shorts that were the exact same color as my hair.
Oh.
And then I did the long swoop, and then when my hair was super long, I did Liberty spikes. I was able to get like 2-foot Liberty spikes off my hair. And then I did the emo comb for years.
Till the end.
Till the end.
Till the end. That's when I met you.
Yeah. I had this old Armenian lady that used to cut my hair like well after college and everything. And like my hair was balding, and I just every time I go and see her, I was like, just shave it. Just shave it. She's, no. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm like, all right, do whatever you want. And she would cut my hair. Oh man. She would never just do the comb over. She would cut it so nice that it almost didn't look like you were like obviously you were balding, but it was like a clean cut. And I was like, man, she cuts my hair so well. And I'd go home and I'd look at it and be like, okay, I don't need to shave my head. And then I remember like seeing her one day. I was like, this is the last time you'll ever see me. She's like, why? I was like, I'm going to shave my head. I'm done doing it. And then I had my mini panic attack. Cut my hair.
Once you do it though, it's like, that's it.
That's it. Yeah. It does not.
It's like even like your body knows. It's like,
yeah,
we've given up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like towards the end, like I was like balding, but like I still had like some hair up here, you know, that like when styled right, it didn't look like as obvious. Like you could still tell, but like it wasn't like super obvious. But man, there was no going back once. Like those hairs that were hanging on for dear life, like it's like you said goodbye. This is on you, not me. I'm never coming back.
I still have a couple rebels up there though. You know what I mean? Like if I let my hair, like my hair is like a few days long right now. If I let it go too far, there's a couple fuckers that just come out of nowhere, like a couple scarecrows in a cornfield, dude. It's like, what are you doing up there, man? Yeah. Almost at that point, I want to pluck them and just be done with it. Like, oh man, I've thought about this before. I wouldn't do it because I know how miserable my head would be. I want to like wax it. I just want to stop shaving my head. It's so much
stupider than what I did opening this podcast. Want to wax it?
Yeah. Just to be done with it, you know? Just no more for a while. Lasered or something. Because that's the problem with being bald is that, so like with your hair, if you have long hair or you have hair on top of your head, you can just go, I don't know, you can go shit a couple weeks, a couple months and never do anything with it. If you go 4 or 5 days without shaving your head as a bald guy, that shit's done. Like you just look goofy, you know?
Yeah.
So man, you're throwing me off. Because the hair,
throw myself off.
The hair is.
I'm fucking up bingo cards right now. Is what I'm doing.
That's why I didn't make a reaction face.
Did you have this on your bingo card?
No, okay, wait. Cover the beard. Cover the beard. Let me just see it without. Oh God. Oh God. Just give me a mustache. Oh, that's what you should do, Brad. Cut it. Burn it all. Just leave us.
I got too much under here.
Yeah, we all got too much under there.
That's what I realized, like, after the wedding, looking at the pictures everybody had, I was like, God, I need to fucking lose weight.
There's a picture I have of you, or someone had of you, that I was like, God damn, you are just, like, you don't realize it until, like, you were wearing that suit or whatever. From your neck to your head is like you have a fucking thick neck.
Yeah.
It would take 2 guys to choke you.
Slow down, baby. I've only had one tough guy shot.
Oh, it's a whole night.
No, I noticed that too. The fucking and you said it, and it makes sense because in the pictures, like where like I'm up and like this, I don't see it as much, but I'm always going like this to kiss, and like the neck is like
it's just a whole thing.
It looks like a can of dog food if you got it like completely like without like breaking it up. Just
yeah, yeah. It's like refried beans.
yeah, just hit the fucking thing.
Oh Christ! Oh
Yeah,
man,
I need to go on a diet. I came back and I was like, listen, I'm not eating the same shit as you anymore. I know you're Filipino. I know that you need rice. I can't eat rice twice a day.
Yep.
I can't. I got to cut this back. I've got to cut some fucking weight.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. That suit didn't do me any favors. When I was like trying to like they took it in, but I must have like lost a little bit of weight because like, you know, when like it doesn't buckle, like it's not snug.
Yeah.
So then like it has that extra baggage.
Yeah.
Just trying to find out where it gets placed.
Yeah. Your pants definitely look like it had some like give to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not like I like lost like that much weight. It's not like I was like, I lost an incredible amount of weight and it wasn't tailored in. No, it was just enough that like it displaced it and made it look funky.
Exactly. Let's talk about your wedding, man.
Now let's talk about gaming. People watch this for this. Okay.
What did you get on Steam Summer Sale? Oh, it's even worse without the cape.
Put the cape back on.
No, man, leave it off. It's so you look like, oh my god, you look like the type of guys that would you look like you never left your Bieber phase.
If I had hair, I never would.
I know, but like if you had hair, you probably wouldn't have a thick beard though. Because the only reason we grow beards now is because we don't grow hair on the top of our head. You got to offset it somehow. That's why I let my eyebrows go and they get nice and fucking thick.
I'm starting to get some pat eyebrows.
Yeah.
My eyebrows. I starting to see those like wingers that are coming out. I'm like, ooh, look at you. And like as I'm like looking at it, I'm like, look at you. They're just starting to like come up. I swear, like before I can finish the sentence, look at you. My girl already has like tweezers. Oh shit!
I found there was one on the side of my eye over here. I was like, oh, that looks like a long hair. And then like, you know, you kind of like fold it out to figure out where it's at. It starts on the inside and it's just like,
yeah.
Like,
you're always the longest, the thickest.
Yeah.
It's like paracord. Like,
oh my god. It's a bear.
And when it feels like it's like rooted like 4 times.
Yeah.
When it does come out, you're like, ah.
I've been getting ones on the side. Like I'll find one on like the side of me or something. I'll be like, oh, that's a long hair. I have to imagine it's like someone else's hair that's just like embedded in me because there's no fucking way I've gone that long for that hair to grow that long and not have noticed it. But sometimes I'll find hairs and they're like fucking this. And I'm like, where did you come from? Swear to God. It happens like once every 6 months. All of a sudden I'll be like, oh, there's a hair. And be like, it's attached. I don't know, man. No, because the bitch would be like this long. There's no way it's that. It's only this. It's the weirdest. I'll have to, the next time one happens, I'll grow one for you. I'll get some water. I'll stay in the sunlight and I'll grow one for you. Oh, man. You want to talk about games? Do you want to talk about games?
What's up, brother?
Oh, my God. What a sad story.
Yeah,
it's sad because it's just like people are so fucking,
you know, in the light of all the controversies going on right now, I guess we'll just touch on this. I just want to do like I guess that's like a low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
But in light of all the controversies that are going on, if you take like Dr. Disrespect and you take Sketch, I think the only reason the Sketch thing really happened, like it probably would have came out, but the reason that somebody tried to make like a big thing about it is because everybody's doing like the Dr. Disrespect things. And he's like, oh, I've got a story. Yeah. The problem is nobody cares if you sucked a dick.
Yeah, really.
Nobody. No. And the people that do, fuck them. You don't need them.
Yeah, that's exactly
Dr. Disrespect is a story because this is a minor that you're knowingly messaging. Allegedly.
Well, you know, it all depends on.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty litigious right now.
Whatever state, you know. Because isn't some states like, isn't age of consent 16?
Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyways, so this guy thinks he's got a story. He's like, this dude sucked dick on OnlyFans like 2 years ago when he was going through a hard time. And everybody's like, wow, you're a piece of shit. Like it looks like he's turning his life around for the better. You're gonna bring that up?
And the thing about Sketch too is like his content's pretty good.
Kind of family friendly.
I don't know about family friendly, but it's
family-ish.
Yeah, it's just fun humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't really take jabs. I watched one of his like a clip of something like.
Oh yeah, nothing for anybody to like.
Yeah,
like clap back at him.
Exactly. He did one where like I guess he was watching a TikTok or something, and it was like an NFL thing because he's really big on NFL, and like it started and someone had like stupid music playing over the top of it, and he just winged a controller at a mirror on a wall and just shattered it. It's like, don't ever play your fucking music over that again. Oh man.
Yeah.
The thing about Dr. Disrespect too is
that one we haven't touched on that yet. We're a little late to the party.
Which is I think okay because I don't think everybody needs to talk about the shit.
No. That one hurt though.
It hurt because I loved the doc for so long.
Yeah.
But like it took so long to come out.
Oh, there's probably some like real shady. I'm not believing all the stuff. It's like it was an undercover employee trying to entrap him and stuff like that. Like even if it was, and you said you were 17, and he's like, all right, still a no for me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough.
It just hurt because like, God, Doc was the man.
I mean, he's still the man. He's
the man, Lester.
You stopped listening to R. Kelly?
No, R. Kelly didn't do it. He's fucking framed. You're telling me the same person who put out Remix to Ignition did all that? No, that was Diddy, dog.
That was that whole
fuck out of here.
Was that Dave Chappelle sketch or whatever? It was like we all knew it. We all knew it. You know. Even what was it? Boondocks, that Boondocks episode or whatever. It's like I see piss coming. I move out the way. The entire time. You know. So I mean, there's enough stuff that's like content that existed prior. Oh God. Content that existed prior.
You have that on your bingo card?
God.
I got more fuckers.
I've lost my train of thought.
I'm gonna derail this whole fucking podcast all night.
I swear to God, my kidneys just immediately started burning. Old content, Doc, I will still always go back and watch. Like back when it was Slick Daddy Club and like it was like just crazy content. Like I don't think any of that is gonna end anytime soon. You know, I just don't think anybody's gonna watch any of his new stuff or if he does anything. You know what I mean? Like I think it's just that's cooked. Shot. Yeah,
his sponsors are gone. Luckily for him, he made a fuckload of money right there at the end. He had deals with the Niners, deals with fucking everybody.
Yep.
I think he's just going to have to live off royalties and residuals for the rest of his life.
Well, I mean,
he's probably got enough.
Well, I mean, the royalties that he has are going to be any in-game content that like he, partnered up with, and all that stuff's going to be gone. You know what I mean? The
Predator docs. Has any piece of video gaming history aged so poorly?
The first thing I said is, or the first thing I saw when that one popped up, and someone was like, "Hey, remember when Doc was in the Predator game?" And like the top comment was like, "Yeah."
Man, there was that. There was everybody was taking all of the Dr. Disrespect armor that they found in Tarkov to the end of the mall on Streets of Tarkov and leaving all the armor in like the kids playroom.
Yeah. All
sorts of stuff.
It's weird. Man. So back in, the thing is like this is what does not compute to me. It does not compute.
You tinfoiling it?
I'm gonna tinfoil for a little bit. Not really tinfoil. It's more of just like I don't understand. Like obviously I don't understand the idea behind pedophilia, right? Like that's not something that
take me into the fold. What?
Just I don't understand the concept of it. I just don't understand a grown man or a grown woman finding the sexual attraction in like young children.
Oh, okay.
Like that just doesn't equal in my brain.
Folks, we are establishing that this is wrong before he goes to try to defend him.
No, I'm not defending. What I am defending... No, I'm not defending. I'm not defending anything. Delete.
What if she was like a super mature 17-year-old?
What if it was from Alabama? What if she was your cousin?
I think if it was a cousin, it would have gotten last flat.
Yeah.
Somehow.
But this has happened multiple times in gaming. There was a guy in... I cannot remember his name, but he was part of a WoW rating. He was a world first WoW raider, and he was part of Echo or Method back in the day. Oh, it was Method Josh was his name.
This is too hot.
Yeah. His name was Method Josh. I remember it. And he got in trouble for a bunch of fucking trying to diddle a bunch of like 15-year-olds or some shit like that. Like this is, and then you look at like politics and movies and shit like that. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it.
Are you saying you don't get why people do it, or you don't understand why that's the thing that always brings people down?
Why it is so abundant. It is everywhere. It is fucking everywhere. It's in every facet of every media that we're in. It is literally everywhere. And it's so abundant that like Epstein had a book.
You clearly don't listen to a lot of Alex Jones. It's all about that adrenochrome.
But that's them harvesting it off of the children.
Yeah.
They're not.
That's Endgame though. Where do you think it starts?
Was that Julia Roberts or something like that? Or Sandra Bullock that like was using some like crazy cream or whatever to help her skin. And they were like, they're finding it was like the foreskin of newborn babies.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're talking about two of America's sweethearts here. You better be careful.
I think it was.
You can come at Tom Hanks all you want, but you leave Julia Roberts and Sandy Bullock out of it.
I think it was one of them for sure. It was on the Ellen show for a while. Ellen had asked her about it. Yeah. It was weird.
Oh, so it was like a thing.
It was a thing. This is not like under the rug thing. This is like.
Are you thinking about Gwyneth Paltrow? Doesn't she have a lot of weird shit like that?
She's got a pussy candle.
Yeah, goop.
I don't know, man. It's weird to me because like it's so strange to like also watch all these people that are like influencers and stuff like that like fall one by one because of shit like this. It has to be. It has to be.
It does make you think like not all of them gotta be real, right? Some of them gotta be like frame jobs, like setups.
It's gotta be some or not even just that, but because if the thing is you come out, he wins a settlement, like Dr. Disrespect wins a settlement or wins the case, is like whatever on the backside of it, and the only reason they cut ties is because it's just bad publicity. Then the question comes down to what really fucking happened.
I don't think we'll ever really know what really fucking happened. There's too many like fanatics on either side of it. But I will say, if it is what is that one?
It's a special guy. I will never buy a Geek Bar again, though. It's cool. It's cool. The battery lasts about fucking half of any of the other ones. So
fuck that.
Yeah.
But like I will say, no matter what, if it was like an inside Twitch employee who was trying to like bait him and like uses to do it, if at any point they said, yo, dog, I'm 17, he's like, it's chill, and kept talking, it doesn't matter if it's a real person to me or not. Like, it's still like, that's who you are to me.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because I can understand the concept of being 17 and like almost 18 or almost an adult. And there's some like, there's a whole porn section of the internet that is 18-year-olds.
Barely legal.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, so there's enough of that like fucking weird fetish that exists within the world that like, if someone's like, I'm 17 turning 18 in 2 months, well, all right, I'll just keep talking to you for 2 months. You know what I mean? Like it's shit like that like it's a line. It's a fucking line, but it's a weird line, right?
Dude, if you're 40 years old, like, what are you even doing to talking to anybody under like 25? You got to let them go through like their 21 years to like where they're like, that's like the guy like, I dig your vibe, and is like his wife sending like a freshly 21-year-old on their birthday a drink. Like, we want to chat and hang out with you. Like, it's like it's still creepy and predatory.
No, it absolutely. I think that's the biggest thing. It's predatory, definitely for sure at that time. You know, it's a weird concept that it exists.
And Cliff, if you're watching this right now, I'm not trying to like come out and attack you or like aim any of these sentiments towards you. You do you. I'm happy that you're not in contact with any of my younger relatives.
I don't have any younger relatives. Oh, maybe I do. I got a couple. Oh, I got a. Yeah. Oh.
Brand new baby.
Yeah.
Cliff's already like writing sweet cards to let them look back on their 11th, 12th birthday.
I can't believe Tesla's kept that thing alive.
Still time.
Oh man. Did you get anything?
Oh.
Did you get anything for Steam Summer Sale?
Oh, I got. What did I get? I did. I think I got the Jurassic Park game.
Yeah.
That you got. I hate this computer.
5 seconds of dead air.
Red. I got Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that's right. You did
I'm
say.
Stoked for that. I want to throw that on the Steam Deck, and I just want to fuck around with that when I can't find the Steam Deck. That's a problem. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
But I want to play that. Except I heard that they took out the option to feed the feminists to the alligators. And I'm not gonna lie, like when you first get into like Baton Rouge or what was it?
Yeah.
Is it New Orleans or is it Baton Rouge?
I think it was New Orleans. Yeah.
When you first get in there and they're picketing and they're like women's rights, blah blah. Dude, tell me there's not a better feeling than socking one of those bitches in the face, tying their feet up to your horse, just dragging them out to a swamp. They're all tied up. And you just huck them to a fucking gator.
Oh man, I don't know. I know that they said that they had pulled it for some point, but I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was legit or not, or if they did it for just a certain period of time. Because I've seen enough clips still, like recently, that those things still exist. You know what I mean? So. I can't imagine that they've actually pulled that.
Gotta go back a few patches.
Why would that be the thing that they were like, okay, we got to cut it here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Red Dead is GTA in the West.
Yeah.
You still
such a good game.
It is a very
story's
good game.
Great.
Yep. I played the original Red Dead on repeat for years. It was such a good game. And then playing Red Dead 2, I beat it twice, I think. And it's a solid fucking game.
Yeah.
It just looked good too. Like it's so crazy because it obviously came out after, 5. But just the way that the game ran and like seeing the different worlds and like, the different seasons and stuff like that. It was a really good game, man. So I want to go back and play. I keep talking about going back and playing older games. We talked about Fallout 4 because we were in preparation for London. That didn't happen.
That one got hamstrung.
Yeah, absolutely. Then there's, talking about going back and playing Red Dead. I don't know if it's just because like how big the world is or how far I've progressed in them. I just don't know if I have the stamina to try and replay something big like that.
Yeah.
I barely have time for games as it is.
Yeah, there's a certain point where it's like a game with a map that big, a story that long. Mm-hmm. Like it's great. Like it's amazing the first time you play it, but then like if you've played it a few times, going back for another full playthrough, like if you had like a save file,
sure, yeah.
I don't know, past a certain point, you just kept picking up from there. Sick. But I don't want to go through like all the like early beginning stuff again.
No, definitely not.
I think if I could pick up in like Baton Rouge,
see, that's
probably a good start.
That's what I miss about. Remember old school video games? They used to have like chapter selects.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, where you pick up at a chapter and play from a chapter on or whatever.
Bring that shit back.
That would be the shit. I would be totally comfortable with that. Like I don't want to play like that's what's kept me from replaying Cyberpunk again. And trying to go into the new DLC.
Exactly. Same fucking thing.
I just don't want to do the first, 5 hours of that game. It's the same reason I won't play Baldur's Gate 3 from the beginning again. I just don't want to do Act 1. You know what I mean? There's so much like when you have to
do and I don't.
Yeah.
It's like I do because you kind of have to play Act 1 to take different paths and unlock different things. But man, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. If there was an easy skip path to just bypass the camp, the druid camp, and then just do whatever you need to do to get into Act 2, I would probably play it more often. You know?
Yeah.
There's a mod that has like a, you know, you can start the game with a chest and you can pick and choose all different types of whatever weapons and gear that's in the game. It just kind of puts it all there for you, so you don't have to like farm for it. It's really cheap, but at the same point in time, it's like that's a brilliant mod on playthrough fucking 4, because like I'm just gonna take whatever I want and then just go. You know what I mean? And I'll just level up progression wise and deal with all that stuff. And that way I don't have to like hunt for those chests again or go through all the different stuff. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's the adventure. It's like, yeah, once.
Yeah.
I'm not doing fucking those side missions again.
Oh, man, talking about, I sent like a couple like battlefields, like with like the helicopters just like screaming people, and it switched my algorithm for a little bit. And all of a sudden I was getting like Battlefield 1. Like the World War.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Man, Battlefield 1 was a game changer. I played Battlefield 1 and was in love. So they had, what was it, the officer class or whatever? They had like a sword and like a pistol, but you had like a horse. It was like on a cavalry or whatever.
Yeah, the cavalry.
Yeah, it was such a cool fucking.
There's just something about that game, like biplanes, like with smoke coming off, like the wings flying around and stuff. Just like the atmosphere of it's insane.
Yeah, the maps felt very like open and big, but they were kind of lacking. And I think that's where that game didn't shine its best, because the maps are cool, like the gameplay was cool, but there was like how do we make this more like World War One? Okay, well there's like one house in the middle of a desert, and so everybody just crowds around that house. Exactly. It's like, Jesus, there's a train, and like so everybody will like piss off.
Start lighting up in formation and volleying fire.
Exactly,
come on.
Exactly. They're making another Battlefield game coming out here pretty soon. DICE has said that they've taken all their, like they figured out what they messed up on, and they're going to try and push forward in a different direction. Let's see if that really works. But take me back to original, like Battlefield 4, Battlefield, you know, even Battlefield like 3, Bad Company, or no, the 2 was Bad Company. So Battlefield 3, we might have talked about this before, but I was watching videos on old school Battlefield games like 3 and 4, and then I was looking at them and I was like, man, something about these looks so much better than the newer games. I think we have talked about this before, because I went back and watched original, like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the original one from 2007. Something about that grittiness of it just looked so good. And that's what I want. I want that style again. I want it where it was just about the gunplay and the maps and all the extra perks and bullshit, and just let it run, man. Let it have its time in the sun. And just, especially if you're gonna fucking pump these things out once a year, right? Or once every other year, whatever it comes out to. Like, give us like an old school arcade, like Call of Duty Battlefield map. Oh
yeah,
man.
They were just missing a first person shooter. Like the group chat was talking about the other day. It's like, just want something. It doesn't even have to be great, you know?
Yeah.
Just enough to like get people together and play it and not feel like you're getting fucked by the game and microtransactions. Make it not feel like you're getting fucked by cheaters. Like, like before there was like skill-based matchmaking. Back then, when like you'd have some lobbies where like you're just an absolute god, you know? And I remember joining. This had to be PS3 or PS4 days, but I remember hopping into a lobby and you could just join a friend. Like if a friend was in game, you could just join on them. And Henry, old fucking dirty man Henry, was playing because he used to play Call of Duty all the time. So I would like get pissed drunk and I'd raid into his game and I would literally run through the map. People would be shooting me, but I'd be like running around to the point where they couldn't kill me. And all I would do is knife Henry. And I would just run and knife. And like after a couple of times, like he doesn't know that I joined and I was on the other team. I just get a text message like, fuck you, Brad. Like shit like that. Like now it's like, I don't know if it is like the skill based match making that just makes it impossible, and it's probably like there's no way like it had to have been like servers are just like
Sure.
region locked, right? But
I feel
I
like
just kind of miss those days. Yeah, actually, servers had to have been region locked because I was playing with a guy who was talking to like we were going back and forth, and he's like, "Is this Brad, the bartender from FLB?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh shit, I'm Pat's little brother." I was like, "Oh no fucking way!" Like, it had to be region.
I had to eat. Well, I don't know. I feel like maybe World at War time period or even Modern Warfare 2.
Before World of War.
Yeah, I was gonna say it had to have been like Call of Duty time. Maybe I was pretty region locked at that point, but like outside of that, I remember playing because I met a bunch of people from the UK that I played with in either Modern Warfare 2 or 3. I don't remember, but I definitely had some British friends I played with. I feel like the FPS genre is just way too formulaic nowadays. Like,
yeah,
one company like Call of Duty and Activision just kind of figured out how to make money, and so every other game just does the same thing. I think I miss like Quake days. I want an arena shooter like that. I want a Quake game.
Red Faction.
Yeah.
Then you run around with a fucking ostrich and take buildings down.
God, Guerrilla was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I know what you're talking about. Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
Remember Unreal?
Unreal Tournament 3. Or no, not 3. Sorry, 2002.
With the rocket packs.
Dude,
just send 5 off and watch them spiral across the map.
I wasted so much of my life on Unreal. That was when Epic was actually worth it, my time in gold. Can't stand him anymore. Can't do it, dude. Can't do it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I say it, but Fortnite's the future. They're getting rid of like build mode. They're turning it into just like a kind of a shooter game. They've opened it up for like endless like creation of your own games within the game. They have community hosting for you to play said games.
Stop. It's been too fucking hot, and I've already been trying not to.
Are you nauseous?
Yeah, don't do this. Fortnite should never be the answer.
No, I agree. I don't want them to, but I think they're doing it. I think they have the right idea for giving a lot of creativity to people within it to create games within the games.
Minecraft did that first.
Yeah, but who the fuck does that?
Lots of people. We watched a MOBA Minecraft game.
Yeah, but we were drunk and hungover at the same time.
Very true. Very true. Okay. Destiny is the perfect little fuck around game. Like,
yeah, take those, Corf.
Yeah, pop in, pop out, do whatever you want, run your shit, get cool loot, move on with yourself. I like Destiny's gun game. Like, I still play Crucible a lot because it's so fast paced and fun to fuck around with different abilities and shit like that. You know, it kind of scratches that Overwatch itch for me, you know, of like not so much like the hero shooter, but more or less like the just like having abilities and doing things and holding points and like picking and choosing, you know, when to peek and things like that. The problem is that Crucible will never be balanced. There's no way for them to balance that game. It's even since Destiny 1, it's an unbalanceable game because there's just too many variables and too many different things that can go on. Yeah. There's just nothing you can do about that. And that's fine. But see, and then it's like you get like Halo, right? Because like you know Bungie Destiny, Bungie Halo 2, you know, time period or whatever, and then you go to like Halo Infinite or whatever, and Halo Infinite has got like that. It's still kind of got that arena feel to it. I just hate not being able to like ADS weapons, and that's like my biggest problem with Halo. You can't ADS. No, maybe on like pulse rifle, sniper. Oh, maybe you can. Maybe you can in Infinite, huh?
It's like, what? Everything you can.
I don't know. Everything? Maybe.
Everything.
Maybe you're right.
Everything. I think since like Halo 2.
No. No.
I know there was like the assault rifle where we just kind of like zoom in
Mm-hmm.
when you ADS,
Mm-hmm.
but
Like not
I think
actually
since
like
Halo,
pull the rifle up and you can see it in front of you. It would just like scope in and like zoom in a little bit and give you the crosshair.
on like Halo 1.
No.
Anything that had like a scope, you could like ADS and use the scope, but everything else, I think it just did like the zoomed in. But I'm pretty sure since like Halo 2.
Yeah, anything with a scope. Yeah, I knew that. But I mean, like for the most part, just any gun. I like ADSing things. I don't know, man. I don't know. I also hate Halo.
Remember Halo 2 Akimbo?
Oh yeah, dude.
Just dual SMGs, just
Dude, I don't know how people do these in-ear monitors, man. They are the most uncomfortable.
You just don't like things sticking in your ears.
I'm
telling you, wait till you play a game with them.
Maybe it's my Asian ears, but they feel like they hurt, man.
I don't like things in my ears either.
Mm-mm.
But let me tell you, the difference is phenomenal. It is.
You said that about Tarkov. You said it was like a game changer with Tarkov.
I went from like I can kind of tell which direction they are to I can tell there's a scav behind me on a playground set 10 feet off of the ground looking right to left. Like it was like, it's so weird how it translates the audio. And I was like, turned, sure enough, guy right there trying to like look through the monkey bars on fucking streets. And I was like, no fucking way. It is so weird how it can put like sounds at different points, like in your head.
Have you seen the headsets that don't go in your ears? They hold up against the temple bone here. And so they use like vibrations to like give you sound and shit. And apparently people are like, it's like some of the cleanest sound you can hear. Like that's kind of wild to me too.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
No?
I'm just being a hater. I don't know though.
It's the hair. It's because you're hot.
I'm committed to wearing this thing, but let me tell you, that cape isn't what was making me hot.
Yeah.
My head is sweating under here.
Bro, could you imagine having hair right now in the summertime? I would shave my head just because.
No, it's so different.
It is not. It is not different.
It is. Dude, okay, maybe it is. God, I watched this kid get out of the pool. Like I was like doing laundry, and I was walking by, and like him coming out of the pool and like slicking it back. Like I swear, like it's not just because it looks cool. Like it is cooler. Like just like the slight like residual like retaining moisture of the water on your hair before it goes off and stuff. Like I know like long hair
sure
starts stifling you, but like when it's like this or higher.
I don't know, man. When I had long hair, it was like
I don't miss wearing a hat in the heat with hair though, and I like my hats. Where you take it off and it's just like you feel the sweat.
Yeah, I have that now being bald headed, dude. Like when I take my hat off, there's like all the beads of sweat on my head. Like I can just.
It's worse when you take your hat, you have to shake your hair out.
Oh fuck! I don't want to go back. I'm enjoying where I am now. I'm actually happy to be old. You're out here dyeing your beard, wanting to be fucking hair filled. It's cause you married young. Not you didn't marry young. She's young.
She said she's over 17.
She did say. Did you get papers?
I did not. Fucking damn.
So, what's your plan for the week? Are you off tomorrow?
I'm off. Yeah.
Are we gaming?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a little wild tonight. I'm gonna do some games.
Yeah.
I think Sunday I'm gonna head down to the house. I'm gonna hop on top of that roof, spray all that shit off.
Good luck.
What was that? What was that face?
It's hot.
Is it? It's gonna be hot. It's not like man, you want to wait till Tuesday. Like it's gonna be cooler.
Man,
it's gonna be hot.
It's been so hot. It's been so hot. I fucking hate the heat. I hate it
You have
so.
that on your bingo cards?
People just stop existing. Like I know I'm stopping to exist. So I know other people are stopping to exist. It is driving me insane. People are just like IQs are already pretty low because of fucking preservatives and all of our foods.
Plummeting.
Holy shit. And then you throw and then you throw fucking heat in the middle of it. Oh my God, man. It's just,
Man, tell me it wasn't the worst coming from a weekend in like 64-degree weather on a beach to instantly like walking into an air fryer.
the fact that I brought a sweatshirt in case I was going to get cold was a, you know what I mean? I never wore it.
Yeah.
I was in shorts. I was loving life, man. It was coming through the mountain pass, dude. It was like it was 116, 117. Cross through the mountain pass over to like basically where you get out to like Salinas, like to cut over to Watsonville, and all of a sudden it was just like it plummeted so fast. We had the AC on. I was like, open the windows, like we could open the windows right now, and just cruised. And it was like, oh, I loved every moment of it. Walking outside like early in the morning when we got down to the house, I was like, oh, this is so like refreshing. It like reminded me of like Alameda, man. Like the smell from the ocean and like, you know, that coastal smell.
Dude, that's the best.
God, man. If I could have bottled that up and just taken it home. Oh, it was,
like getting in the ocean. Like I was chasing a seal for a little bit one day, and it's just like that. It was cold, but it felt so nice. And is it weird that like I kind of wanted to taste the ocean water?
Yeah,
you know, when you get like a little bit like.
Not that ocean water. Not that ocean water.
Yeah, because that's all like Bay Harbor.
Yeah, that's all fecal matter from up north and, you know, dead animals from down south just puddling right up in that bay.
It was a dead seal.
Yeah, dude.
We're like walking down the beach and it's just this like flat, deflated seal. Like, oh. And my fucking weird ass mom was like, hey, you think those teeth are ivory? I was like, what the fuck did you just say? And she's like, what? Like those could be like collectibles. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That is why. He wasn't dead. He was just sleeping. Oh, I'm already in it. God, man, your mom. I don't know whose mom it was. All of a sudden, it was like, we need you guys to go outside and dig sand for us. I'm sorry.
Both the moms?
What
I know.
in the fuck are you talking about? Just we need some bags of sand. Okay. At 8 o'clock at 9 o'clock at night with flashlights on the beach, just sifting sand. I was like, it's only a day. It's only a day.
What's funny about that is Janica's sister is like, we really want Trevor to come to the Philippines with us.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And he's like, I can't remember what she said. He's such a free, fun spirit. It would feel like home to him. I know it. Like even just you guys playing at the sand at 9 o'clock at night, giggling and laughing. I was like, okay, well, first off, we were put on a mission to get sand back. She's like, that's not the point. It's the fact that you were playing in sand and you're like, listen, you keep saying that we were playing in sand. We were told to go dig sand. Okay.
That's what she kept saying. She's like, you guys sounded like you were having so much fun out there. I was like, it was either that or I'd be screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck, Nicky?
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, she was showing me all the pictures from when she went to the Philippines and everything. She's like, oh my God, you'd have so much fun. I was like, yeah, it looks beautiful out there. It looks like it'd be a ton of fun.
It's so fucking hot.
That's what I told her.
Humid, hot.
I can do humid hot for a while. Like I can't do heat, like sack heat, like this dry, hot sack heat for more than like a few days. I mean, I'm living in it, but like I haven't stopped just liquid. I mean, I always have liquid shits, obviously, but like the really like just. I came home yesterday and like we were supposed to play games. I just laid down and went to bed. You know what I mean? Like the heat is so intense. I can't stay up longer than like a few hours after I get home because I'm just so drained from the heat. Humid heat is like a different thing. It just makes you feel gross 24/7. You're just fucking gross. You know, no matter you get out of the shower and you dry yourself off and you hang your towel.
You're right back to wet.
Yeah. And then the towel's still wet. Like by the time you go and do it the next day, you know, it's
For
like
the next day.
Oh God. Everything smells like just mildew, you know, because it's just been sitting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God.
That's like when we went to Nashville. It was like, it wasn't like hot, but it was just humid. I brought 5 or 6 shirts because we were there for 3 or 4 days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I went through 3 shirts in the first like few hours. Like we went and walked around. I was like, I am fucking disgusting and sweaty. Can we go back to the hotel and like get back to the hotel, change shirts, go back out, get sweaty again?
Yeah.
Just fucking
Gross.
grimy.
Yeah, it's like because you never actually dry with the sweat. Like
You just feel like Mac Andy, just waking up in your
trash
garage.
bags. Hey, can you drive me into town? What the fuck are you?
Where did you come from?
No, dude. Take a shower first. I'll hose you off. That was the thing. Like I know how bad that trash stank. The fact that he just climbed out, I was like, how did you sleep
there all night
long, man? No, absolutely not. Oh my God. Oh, it's been a long week.
It has.
It's been a long week. I didn't realize how long of a week, because I saw you on Tuesday. That felt like a millennia ago.
Yeah, that was 3 days ago.
I feel like I haven't talked to you in like a month. I saw you on Tuesday. I was like,
Well, you saw me, but like mom was pulling me around. You were fucking putting in the very important whatever the fuck that thing's called.
It was just because
okay. What did you tell me? What you said?
I don't remember.
Tell me what you said. Don't touch this for 12 hours. What did mom immediately do? So, is it supposed to be here like this? Just like stepping on. I was like, Mom, stop touching that. She said, don't touch it for 12 hours. She's like, it kind of looks like it's coming up a little bit in the middle. I was like, just leave it the fuck alone for 12 hours. And if you have any complaints afterwards, then we'll talk about it. But for 12 hours, I want you to stop touching it. And she sitting there tapping her toe on it.
Because every time you press it, you spread the glue that much more, and it just becomes that much thinner. So it's
fucking.
All I wanted it to do was make sure that the door shut. That was it. Because the door.
I don't fucking care if it does.
I know you don't. I know.
Is it ever gonna close, Trevor?
I was looking.
It's gonna be like, I want to be shut off of this fucking kitchen.
Yeah, exactly right. And like, so because it didn't, and here's the thing. She did put the idea out there. There's like, if you guys didn't decide to stay there, she was going to sell the house. She wanted to make sure it was just up and ready to roll, so that way they didn't have to do anything later to it. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. And I do definitely think that because Herb like had so much of that house and like taught your mom so much how to take care of it, I think this is more sentimental at this point than it is anything else. And again, I'm like, totally fine. Let me take care of it. I was also like, well, we're working on a budget. Like we gotta be careful with what we, So like when the door didn't close, it's like, okay, fine. The threshold was just too high. Let me find, because it pissed me off because the other fucking thresholds in the house all work fine. It's just the one in the kitchen. Fine.
Should have known.
I should know.
What always works.
Yeah, that's what.
Especially on a house that was built in the 1960s.
Yeah, I was down there. My back was fucking killing me down there, just digging up this fucking floor.
Motherfucker. Who was it? It was like a family friend. They're like, it was a house built in the 1960s. And I was like, I'd rather, my hairline's just going back and back. He's like, it's a house built in the 1960s. Are you sure you're ready to move in there? You know there's going to be problems. I was like, I'd rather have a house built in the 1960s than a house built in the 1980s before coding got all weird. You guys start doing meth. And he's like, yeah, I was a framer in the 80s. That shit was crazy. I was like, yeah, see, I don't want any of that.
I'd rather live in a house like that that was built in the 60s than a house that was built anywhere like in the 2000s when they were just doing the cookie cutter homes, like all of El Dorado. Because it's just like, if he's done as fast as possible, they pump out like 100 homes.
Like you were saying, I'd rather be phase one than
exactly, man. You're using scrap lumber to finish the rest of the frames, man. You want
a well modernized like 1940s house.
Yeah.
where like the husband sat there with like his arms crossed behind his back while they were making it and told them like, "Hey, are you using grade A lumber there?"
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
like that kind of shit.
Have you ever seen that like old thing where it's like they're showing you how to do sheetrock or whatever, and it's like an old guy from like the 50s or whatever, and he's like scoring and cutting it, and he's like
Going
doing the
around
arc. Oh, dude, it's so hot, dude. That's gotta be like a real, like just like a rugged man thing. But it's like I watch that and I'm like, oh god, that guy's a fucking god. I would have had his babies, you know.
I hope you fathered many children.
Oh man. Oh god. And that's the thing about it. It's like once you see that type of work and that type of craftsmanship, it just doesn't exist anymore. Trust me. I know. I put walls in. I've seen
lumber like that doesn't exist anymore.
Nope. Lumber like that.
All the good old trees that had like the real tight circles. Nah.
Yeah. And you,
what is this podcast turning into?
Yeah. We're going off topic. Aaron will have no idea what's on the bingo. Like I didn't anticipate
construction
any of
peaked around 1954. If we're being honest.
Oh man.
This is good though. This is
See?
This is like early bingo algorithm. We're training Aaron, to think of the unexpected.
Because that's what I want. I want to get through a podcast, and by the end of it, people being like,
Nothing.
I didn't get bingo at all. Not even
one free space.
Yeah, not even close to a bingo. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I want to end up happening. And then I want.
I could never do this again.
Well, you could. You know what you should do with that wig? You start cutting it. Take it in and get it styled differently.
I actually bought this on the way back up.
Oh, this isn't the original one? That's not our emo one. I was going to say.
No. This is just a.
You bought it on the way back. You stopped and bought a wig. Brad, you are going through. This is what a midlife crisis looks like. You want a Cybertruck and you're buying wigs.
If we're being honest, I was driving. She was passed out in the seat next to me, coming back up towards my mom's house, and I was looking at this, and I was like, "Man, this looks pretty fucking blatantly obvious. Might as well look great for the podcast."
I don't think that it's going to stop at the podcast.
I'm going to become trans. Just wait till I got a share wig with like a fucking like a rhinestone headband and a fresh set of tits.
Oh, fucking tutu just running around. Fresh set of tits.
Pirouettes back there.
Touch him. They're fake. Yeah, Brad, we know.
How much time we got left in this thing?
It's almost done. We can get out of here.
No, we're not getting out of here.
Oh,
before we leave, tell me about. So you said that you already talked about Soulframe.
Yeah, we talked
Warframe MMO.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
I swear, you must have said something about Final Fantasy 14.
I told you.
And my brain shut off into the
what I did. What I did is I said it's by the guys that did Warframe, and you went, okay, I'm done.
That could be it too.
But
it is like a new MMO that's coming out,
brand new. And
when is it coming out?
I don't know. Digital Extremes had something in the works. They were slated for end of 2024, 2025, but I don't know where that's gone. I haven't followed up on it since because I haven't seen anything on it. But it looks good. It looks like it's going to be Warframe meets Dark Souls, but without all the Warframiness. Because
it's an MMO.
Well, technically, Warframe is an MMO.
Is Warframe?
Technically, yeah. Anything, right? MMO stands for Massive Multiplayer Online.
So there's just a massive amount of multiplayers online. It's an MMO. So when I think MMO, I think more like Elden Ring's online.
Elden Ring,
Warcraft.
You could call MMO RPG. That would be like Warcraft. That's Warcraft. That's Final Fantasy. That's like Guild Wars 2, where there's like abilities and you do role playing, like, right? Massive multiplayer online role playing game, right? Like that. The MMO RPG genre is what we would consider those types of games. And then you have like the MMOs, and MMOs could be considered things like Destiny 2 would be an MMO. You know what I mean? Things like that, where you have this online presence. It's an always online game.
Because I wish I thought New World was going to be it.
New World's
always,
technically
like,
MMO, yeah.
I always watch people play, or what was the one that came, the Korean game? I thought that was going to be it too.
Black Desert Online?
No.
Arcade.
Elden Ring killed it. It came out like 2 weeks before, and it was supposed to be like great. Lost Ark.
Oh, Lost Ark. Yes, that top down, the ARPG.
I was kind of waiting for something like that to come around that people haven't been. I don't mean to sound like Cliff, but it's a little hard to get into like World of Warcraft when there's so much catch up and there's so much lore and story that you can't get. I kind of just want to like share the experience, just like Elden Ring, with like the group, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for Soulframe to be reminiscent of like that kind of stuff.
I could see it definitely being like that. I think that since a lot of us did like Warframe as much as we did, I definitely think something like Soulframe, if they take the concept of what was Warframe, like the way that like the progression system worked and didn't like overly monetize it or drag it the fuck out where it's like 72 hours to make a new frame or shit like that, and they kind of made it a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more on the line of like the Destinies and the New Worlds and type of stuff like that, and made it a little bit more streamlined that way, I think it'd be a great game, you know, because that would be great to come in ground floor and start playing, you know what I mean? And you are right, when you come into a game that is 10 years old, you know, or fucking 8 years old or 20 years old or whatever,
easy, Clorf. Continue, Trevor.
It's hard to get the ground running when you have a mindset that has you in that, like, I want to play it from the beginning and I want to do the progression, right? Because like I've been trying to get Aaron to play Final Fantasy 14 because I want to play with someone. I want to play that fucking game with someone. Like the only people I could play with were Josh and Jeremy, and both those fuckers are dead. So I've my, you know, a chunk of my raid team is gone, you know? And so I want to play that game with someone, but that's the type of game where it's like their whole concept is we won't let you skip anything unless you want to pay for it. So you have to do every storyline, all the MSQ. It's like playing, you know, imagine 10 games of Final Fantasy, like a JRPG, and in succession before you can get to the end game content. And where that is kind of cool for certain people because it means you will never miss the story, it also makes it fucking slow. But then you have games like WoW where it's like, we've kind of streamlined this because the game's so old. So you kind of level up till you get to a certain point. Then you play the previous expansion and then you play the new expansion. It just kind of like jumps you along a little bit. And you kind of like, it kind of jumbles you around. And you're like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, you know? And then you have games like Destiny, where it's like, well, the game's so old, we just cut old content. We're just going to tell it to you in like these weird, shitty, like cutscene stories. And then we're just going to plop you in the world with no explanation of anything. And it's like, there's got to be a middle ground somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
But it also comes down to like certain games where like, because they are so old, you have to be like ready to take on an old game and just not have that new player experience and just fucking play the game. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing about it. Sometimes you just have to take a leap. There's no way we could dump into Dota now and have all the idea of all the fucking items that are in the game and know the perfect builds for every fucking character and what lane I should be playing.
Like, I get both sides. You know?
Yeah, but
I get both sides.
I understand where Cliff is coming from too, because again, like he said, this is the biggest thing. If we were all doing it as one, that's a different scenario, because then everybody would be on that even playing field. But when like 2, 3, 4 people grind it all the way out and then other people try and jump in, and he's right. He is fucking right. We have such game ADHD. Like, we never stick to a game long enough. The fact that I have been playing Destiny 2 for like a month now, like Destiny 2, I've played more Destiny 2 than I've been playing the new expansion of Final Fantasy 14. I've played more Destiny than I have I barely even touched the 7 days experimental server for 1.0. And that's That's like what I was
saying a lot.
That's what I was doing this channel's content on. You know what I mean? Like I've been playing Destiny because I think it's a very, very good game. I think that there's a lot to it. There's a lot of synergy. There's a lot of different builds. There's a bunch of different crazy shit you can do. Different weapons, like getting new weapons and getting new like exotics and then like trying to make a build work with those things. Like it's kind of fucking dope. Right now, like my hunter build that I have going on, it's nasty. I mean, it's not great. Needs some work, but it's nasty. I kill things super fast. I can stay alive and I can progress to like harder difficulty things. And it feels good because I grind it out. It's not necessarily end game as much as it's just been like theory crafting and teetering with little things and modding things here and there and changing a couple things here, you know? And then Sean was talking about, okay, I fucking can't stand MOBAs. I hate MOBAs.
Dude, it's all about League of Legends.
But Sean was saying, okay, well, Smite 2 comes out in like a month or whatever. That's a brand new game.
We're going hard on that.
Yeah, but
so hard.
So I just said, okay, well, we'll play Smite 1 to practice, to prepare for Smite 2, or are we just going in completely blind and then getting blindsided because we're playing against people that have been playing Smite 1 for fucking 10 years?
Nah, level playing field. We're fucking them all.
Okay.
We're fucking them all.
I'll take time off of work. Well, no, maybe not, but
for Smite 2.
I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. If Soulframe is good, I'd be about it to waste time on it. But the problem is that if it is too similar to Warframe, I don't think it's gonna stick.
No, I won't.
You know what I mean? For you, definitely.
I'm hoping for pieces, because there's pieces of Warframe that I do like. I think it's just kind of, I don't know if it's a story, something about it, just the hook never sank for me.
Yeah, story's awful. I used to describe Warframe as the coolest third person shooter racing game.
Now, I did have fun playing with you.
Yeah, but I think it's because you had a higher level and we were able to actually compete, but like you could like make up for like what I wasn't able to do when playing like the multiplayer matches and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, there's
that was a lot of fun. But getting myself to your point, I think would be a drag for me.
Well, I definitely think that there's also the point of when it comes to MMOs, there is some solo play that has to be done. People have to be willing to put in time away from their friends and stuff to actually make those type of games flourish. If you're not actually playing by yourself on certain points to do your dailies or your whatever, like you're always going to be behind the curve. We always found that when we were raiding. Like, did everybody do their weeklies? Did everybody go and do their dungeons to get new gear and stuff? Because we're hard stopped at a boss because we're not making DPS checks. So your gear is going to help. Did you guys do it? Like, no, I haven't really played. Like, okay, well, fucking, then we're not getting anywhere tonight except for prayers and hope.
Yeah.
You know? Is that a 1,000-yard stare?
I got one in there.
Yeah,
it's
I feel
hard
like
to do on purpose.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely like you ask a question and then you just zone. Oh man!
All right, kids. Happy Monday.
Cheers to Mr. and Mrs.
Cheers to masturbation, Mr. and Mrs. Monday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Monday for you guys. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Talcum powder your balls. For all the guys out there, talcum powder your balls. Just, I know it sounds goofy and weird. No, why do you do that? You will thank me later. Just give a couple and then a tap, and you will fucking enjoy the rest of your life. I promise. All right, we're out of here. See you next week. Bye-bye.
So glad Cliff wasn't at my wedding.